Welcome, friends. Welcome to tonight's very exciting Reconsider It live stream. Tonight you are going to get some tinkering around with some knobs. These knobs I'm evolving and improving my sound palettes. So I'm going to be picking apart this beat. This one that you're listening to right now. I made this beat before the stream began. And right now we're just hanging out in this warm-up phase. Getting comfortable with how this sounds. And here in this warm-up phase, there is one thing that you need to do. If you are new to the Reconsider It live streams, welcome. You made it. That's a very good decision. You made it to the right place. My regulars know what happens now in this warm-up phase. I see Trusto is in the place. Welcome, my man. Here in this warm-up phase, my friends, that one action you need to take that I alluded to earlier. Here it is. Grab yourself a drink. We are going to do a practice warm-up cheers moment. It's going to be really good. It's going to affirm how you belong here with us. Grab a drink, my friends. I got some water. I'm going to grab it right now. On the count of 3, I am going to do a clinking action with the camera. It is going to be a very exhilarating experience for you to cheers along with all of the rest of us. Here it comes, my friends. We're counting up together like this one. Just a practice cheers. 2. The cheers is coming so soon. You can almost taste it, my friends. 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. That is so good. I didn't know that warm-up cheers is like that one could be that good. I accredit that largely to you. Friends, in the next, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, to be evolving this sound palette, and I absolutely do already have some things I want to change. I want to change almost everything about it. My people in the place right now, Viral Beats. Hey there, my man. You made it. That's good. I like it. Chesto coming through with the cheers. Symptoms of reality as well. Is that sushi? Did you put sushi in the chat? I'm a fan of sushi. Not all sushi. I have had sushi that I didn't like, although I'm not sure that I can recall it at will this instant. I see Joel is in the place. Yes! Do you need an extra special high five? I might be able to give you that if you're ready. You got to be ready for it, though. It's only going to work if you're ready. So here it comes. You're getting a high five. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? My friends, you get like a special... Are we introducing some kind of new thing? Listen, here it comes. I'm just going to come straight through. Oh, man. That is just real good. That is especially good. I am feeling so... together. I am feeling so like in the right place at the right time. I might rhyme, it might be fine. I'm not lying, but I'm not sure when I might recite what I have to recite. People ask in the chat every night, when am I gonna do a stream with some rhymes? Believe that I might do it someday. I may need a little bit of time to put together an hour of my pre-recorded stuff, but it might be coming, which is good news for you, I know. Doing possibly a rap stream. Whoa, that would be the fat dream. Come true, you get to live it in real life. It'd be nice, you'd like it a lot. You'd want it twice, in fact. I'd be doing some raps, and you'd be thinking about the fact that they end. And you'd be like, oh no, when will I be able to get some more of this? Can I request a bit? And yes, it would be on the table. Check it, I'm able to get with the demands and needs of people that I can believe would get down and hang out on my stream, which is pretty dope. Check it, yo. So I guess as we still are in this warm-up phase and not really doing much, Man with Beard is in the place. Yeah! Yeah, that's good. I also have a beard. Look at this. You know, maybe I can get your advice. If you are an advice-giving kind of fellow. I was considering shaving very soon. Because I got my full, like, haven't shaved at all, including my neck, and it's pretty long down here. But what are your opinions on that? Should I not? Should I keep it exactly as it is? I used to go maybe like October through maybe March. Not shaving or trimming or doing anything. Like no kind of beard care, just total unkempt growth. Unkempt growth. Like I said, October to March or something like that, maybe April. I used to do that every year for like, I don't know, at least 5 or 6 years. I see Symptoms Reality is saying, yes! Joel says he's in the zone. Yeah, I guess I kind of was a little bit. For my people who are always telling me that you want more rap, as I said, I am taking under serious consideration your request and considering how I can meet that demand. So you may hear some kind of, I don't know, plan or date even at some point in the next 100 million years. Man with Beard says never shave. See, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for some kind of affirmation of the total dopeness of what grows in your face, which is dope. I feel, I guess, fortunate that I can actually have a beard. Because that's a thing. Sometimes the reality says, beard good, but maybe clean up the edges. Yeah, years ago when I used to have the, like, mad, huge mountain man beard, it was like, you know, curling down here and all that. The worst is if it got caught in my jacket. It always sucked when that happened. I've done almost every facial hair that I can think of, at least for like an hour. I've done virtually every facial hair. The only one that I know of, but I don't recall, you know, unless I did it for like literally 30 seconds to laugh in the mirror and then shave it off, is the monkey tail. Who knows what a monkey tail is? Here's what a monkey tail is. You're gonna love this if you've never heard it before. To do a monkey tail, I would need to, let me see if I can do it in the camera. I'm not gonna effectively do it in the camera, but effectively it would be this. I'll trace it on my face. I would have only hair in the place that I'm tracing with my finger right now, this area. So there wouldn't be anything on my left cheek at all. It would just be going around, which would be very glorious. And some people who have worn it, even if just for the sake of a photo, they have it continue up their head and all that. But I've done basically every other facial hair. These days I don't really do much with it. I just kind of let it grow a little until I'm like, oh wait, and then I shave it or trim it. Oh, so the other thing I meant to say for my people who are always wanting me to rap more. Today I did something that I haven't done in quite a while that's related to your request for me to rap more. And that is that when I was driving, I forced myself to freestyle, you know, the whole way. Just for the sake of, you know, in the same way that I can get up here and do a stream of live looping beats with zero preparation, and I can do an hour, 2 hours as easily as I'm breathing. I want to develop that skill for freestyle rap as well. Wouldn't it be dope if, like, what was that? Oh, some of you are going to know this in the chat. Some of you are going to know this. There's that show, that cartoon from probably the 80s, maybe early 90s. I think it was Heathcliff. I may have the name of the cartoon wrong. But there was a character in there that wore roller skates and headphones and only rapped. That's it. That other cat character never opened his mouth if it wasn't rhyming. I see Viral Beat says yes to that. Do you remember his name? You know who I'm talking about, though. And you get the idea, even if you don't know the cartoon that I'm talking about from the late 80s or early 90s. Heathcliff, I think. The character who always spoke in rhyme. Wouldn't it be dope if I could get to that level where I do a live stream for 2 hours and it's nothing but rhymes, like literally every single solitary second, from the moment I start with welcome friends and it just goes immediately into rhymes, and I do like whole songs, verse, 16 bars, chorus, all this, like Reggie Watts does entire songs like that. Man, that'd be awesome. The only thing that can be more awesome than that, my friends, is if I would get on with it and do what this stream is about. Which is evolving this sound palette. Now this one, as I said earlier, I plan to change, I think, maybe every part of it. I'm not sure. The drums are okay. Let me turn off the output effects. The drums are okay. I don't have a problem with the drums. But all the melodic layers, I do have some kind of at least minor gripe. And I got the bass on, so I'm going to start with that one first as I tinker around with these settings. Oh yes, Crazy Wabbit is in the place. Coming through with a clink. My man knows what that is. So this bass. Maybe I'm being overly critical on it. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try playing around with the bass sound. qualms with this. I think think this goes in the realm of like I probably can still continue to make forward progress with that bass, but I think it's okay. I think a lot of things I'm learning about the bass, it makes a really big difference, at least the way I build them. It makes a really big difference exactly how I'm pronouncing everything. Many of the other instruments I build, I can be sloppy. The bass is less forgiving of sloppiness. But it's okay. Synth Seeker's into place. Harkening back. What was that, like a week and a half ago? Yeah. A little over a week ago. I think it was 2 Sundays ago. I got suddenly lightheaded. It was pretty intense, actually. Yeah, I got suddenly lightheaded on the stream. We were like, what, 45 minutes in, an hour in? I had been having very intense pains in my upper back, kind of like this region, which I know you can't really see well on the camera. But like the lower part of where my neck meets my trap muscle on the left. I have chronic issues over there, and it was really flared up for that whole week. And that night on the stream. Oh, that night on the stream. That night on the stream, it really spiked. I was feeling it about 30 minutes in. And I was like, all right, I can tough this out. And then, like, part of what flares it up is just standing like this with my shoulders kind of loose, I guess, because I have bad posture habits. That, anyway, flares it up. And it was really flaring up. I started to feel nauseous a little bit before I got lightheaded. I started to feel nauseous. I'm like, oh man, I really got to wrap this up. And when I tried to wrap it up, I just got very lightheaded suddenly. I'm like, yeah, nope. I had to sit down. After resting for a while, I was more or less back to normal. So yes, my intentions are to avoid that again. But what I won't avoid is editing this sound here. That's my next one. The bass I'm okay with. This one though, this is, you know, this is a whole category of sounds like this that work okay in bursts like this. I see various comments with various levels of concern regarding the fact that I had that happen on the stream. Thank you also to those of you who checked in with me outside of the YouTube. That was very thoughtful and appreciated. Now, if you're wondering if I still have the pain, yes, I do. I actually just put on some, what is it called? Tiger Balm. You know Tiger Balm? That's why I'm going like this with my fingers, if you happen to notice that. Because it's like, I thought I washed it off, but there's a little bit like on the side over here or something that I didn't get. So there's a little bit of Tiger Balm. But I put it on my shoulder up here. It calmed it down. That's good. It's also really stinging a lot. Kind of like these noises here, these sounds. there's like a piercingness to them. I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but it's like they're thin. They don't have, for what these instruments are intended for, they should be able to complement the bass without overpowering it. So the thinness is like, partly intentional, but I think these need a little more body. So I'm going to start playing with this sound here, these here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with them. I might even change the delay. I'm not crazy about this delay. This is what I meant earlier when I was like, I think I'm going to change basically everything about this palette. Like, we easily going to fill up an hour today. 25 minutes we're at already. Symptoms of Reality says that you don't know how to rap. So if my team gets the Joker card, you could sing. You don't have to rap. Symptoms of Reality in the chat right now is the vocalist for the Symptoms of Reality crew, or one of the vocalists. She's going to be singing on our collaboration project. By the way, for everybody who is part of that Symptoms of Reality kind of collaborative community and you're doing the collaboration project, here's something that you know. As soon as I say this, you're going to be like, yeah. You know that, like, at any time, it is an available option to collaborate with anybody. You know that. This project we're doing is really cool, because now it's going to throw us all into it. But I've heard some conversations along the lines of like, oh, it'd be so cool if these two people get paired up. And it's like, yeah, they could do that even if they don't get paired in the drawing. We could do this project for the next couple of weeks, and then, people can just reach out to each other. I hope something like that happens. It'll be really cool to see, like, all interesting pairings and the shuffling, drawing the names from a hat that we're doing. 2 days? Yeah, today's Tuesday, 2 days from now. I like the randomness that's bringing. But this is going to be like sparks. And people who want to collaborate are just going to be like, oh, we could do this? There's going to be pairings. There's going to be triads. There might even be quartets. What's after that? A quintet? Is that like a quinjet? So I'm supposed to be messing with these sounds here. I'm having so much fun with you. All right, let's see what's happening with this sound up here. I don't know that I'm done with that. Well, that's way better than it was. I adjusted the EQ. This one I was able to put an EQ on it. Not every track. That's an effect. I have to use one of my effect slots. So I usually don't do that. But in this one I do have that. And I brought up a lot of the high end in the EQ. A little of the low end, but most of the adjustment I made was in the high end, as I said. And yeah, that's all I did in the EQ. The delay, I very drastically differently used that as well. Both of these layers start off without delay, but then I gradually bring it in. Whereas before it was mostly like full blast delay on this like shrill alarm clock. So alright. I'm actually pretty happy with that one, at least for now. I might come back to it either later or in the next round. I've decided, by the way, I don't know if I said this on a stream before. I've decided that, at least for now, I could change my mind about this in, however long. But for now, I plan to continue doing these sporadic streams, these unplanned tinkering with the knobs, evolving my sounds, spending a lot more time interacting with you, my friends who are here live in the chat. I plan to keep doing these even after I reach the end of this palette, or this collection of palettes. Historically, I didn't do that. I used to just do like a round of my 20 some odd sound palettes. But this time I'm just going to loop back and start over. So I plan to do it again. That's at least another 23 more streams. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because it's not a stream per key. A stream per palette. So I take that back. Sometimes I do multiple palettes on a given stream. Oh, this one. Tonight we're just doing this one. We're already at... Oh, only 34 minutes. That's way earlier than I thought. Okay. Well, I won't make any definite statements. But here is one definite statement that I'll make that you are going to like a lot. Here it is, my friends. The time has come. The time has come for the first official cheers moment of our stream. Grab your drink. We are going to do it on 3, my friends. You are going to feel the presence of everyone else who's joining us also at the same time. I'm grabbing my water. I don't know about you, but I got a water. This is water right here. My friends who are here live in the stream, what are you drinking? Welcome to Play Guitar and the Place. Very nice to have you with us. You know, actually, you just crossed my mind the other day. If you can believe that, while I was driving. I'm happy to see you. Sin Seeker says, I got the water also. Friends, look at how this builds up in you. You got this like anticipation that you are going to get to have this community affirming moment. Look how together you feel. It's already building up. And the best part of these cheers is that they transcend space and time in a way that I'm not able to describe very well in words, but you heard. And so my people who are joining us on replay after the stream, you're with us too. What are you drinking on for this cheers moment? You can just like feel it in your body starting to kind of move. You're getting ready for me to count up from 1 all the way up. 1 is coming so soon. 2. Even my people in the year 9,713, you're with us too. Please join us on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Oh, that's good. Man, that's like I gotta catch my breath good. Friends, if you have not yet liked this video, please like this video. Please subscribe. Please comment to my people in the year 4002. Please do leave your thoughts below. So we got pretty well on these sounds here. Pretty happy actually. These are better evolved than I was anticipating for the small amount of time that I invested in it. I felt this palette needed a fair amount of work, especially, which I found especially surprising, because this is in my upper range of palettes, the ones I've had for much longer that have been through more rounds of revisions. So this one kind of caught me off guard that it needed so much attention. And there's one other layer, or 2 other layers that I have to move on to still. So let's take a look at the first one. This one I'm pretty happy with. This has a filter. This has the kind of low-pass filter that I like. I think it's a little loud, but that's not a problem with the sound engineering. I mean, maybe you could argue this. Let me check the slicer, I guess. Oh, yeah, actually. It's way higher on the slicer than I usually set it. Let me redo it. I mean, I'm really happy with this. It would be a shame if I was like, oops. Such is the life of an improvisation artist. Yeah, Marco's in the place. Yes! Marco gets to have a high five as well. These come quick, Marco. You better be ready for it. You better ready. Dude, this is new. This is a new feature. Here comes the high fives come mad fast. You better ready. Here comes her. Oh! That's real good. Thank you, Marco. Jay Sonic is well in the place. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Let's check out that instrument with the low-pass filter, my friends, because I gotta replace what I erased. Such is but a taste of living in a world where you have responsibility. Yes. Not something you want to do. Ugh. Gotta adult. I got to handle the thing that I made not be there. I'm gonna go adult now with my live looping improvisation. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with this low pass filter thing. That's pretty much what I want out of one of those. But does it still play nice with everything else? It's nice in isolation. Pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So then we have this. I think it's a little loud. Oh. I think it's a little loud. It's also a little too sharp, I think. What is this? What's this built from? Oh, okay. I see some easy, quick wins already. That's one of the other things about this being an old palette. I mentioned earlier that this is one of my older palettes that I've had for more years. And so it's been through more rounds of revisions. That also means this is before I had even vague best practices. That's when this one originated. So I think what I'm looking at is some of that. Like I cobbled together something that was pretty good, but as I sit here criticizing it and evolving it, I'm like, hey, wait, why did I do it like that? And the answer is, well, this is one of my older palettes. Oh yeah, Simon's in the place. Dude. You know what else? For my friends who were thinking about earlier about my the fact that I literally had to sit down and had to stop the stream like a week and a half ago with my chronic pain in my shoulder, or my upper back, really, I should say. You'll be happy to know that I had a point that I was building up to there, and I forgot. I had something I was going to say about, like, some kind of thing of some sort. I'll just do this on the loopers instead. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, unfortunately, with my new studio setup, which you can, like, sort of see some of it, I've rearranged a lot of things. A lot of it is very well optimized, but one unfortunate part that I am going to need to re-engineer soon is that the way that I positioned the monitor that shows me your comments for my live chat people. Did I position it in a way that was mindful of the fact that I have these chronic problems in my upper back, right where my neck meets my back? Did I think about that? It's positioned downward, so I need to keep going like this. Synth Seeker's got some insights, which I like. I'm a fan of insights. That's the best part of our community. Our community. How ready we are to help each other. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for being here. So it's pretty good on this one. Still can evolve it. Pretty good in that regard. This one also, I think I'm happy with. So now there's just the final piece, which I will presently go to. I'll erase the previous one. You ever seen the... Are they Tibetan? I'm not sure what kind of monks, and I wish to be respectful. But the monks who build those mandalas, is that how you pronounce it? Mandala? I have a rap song where I pronounced it mandala, so I hope that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, those are cool. I had the good fortune on a number of occasions to see some monks working on, I'm going to pronounce it mandala. I think that's how it's pronounced. Ugh, how it's supposed to be pronounced. And they're building it up over the course of a week, and I get to go back multiple times a day over the course of the whole week and see it start like so small, and it's like just looks like a bunch of blue and red splotches of sand. But then you come back even later in the same day and things are starting to, be formed. And by the time you come back like 5 days later, you're like, wow, I didn't know they're going to go that far out on this surface here. I didn't know that surface went out that far for them to put sand on. Jeez. It's like this huge 10-foot span or whatever it was. That one time I saw a really big one. And then being there when they tear it down. That's great. That's part of what I do as a improv artist. So I got this final layer here that I felt was too acerbic. I'm using that word for some reason. But it's a bit too loud and a bit too something else. So I'm going to play around with the sounds now. Try to get it to fit well with these other ones. See what I can get. Let's do it. Synth Seeker is asking in the chat whether I start with a blank looper. And as the super human dude you're gonna hear a quote from Trusto. He says he normally does, which is true. Today, if you rewind the stream, you'll find that the beat was built when I started. That's because of the nature of this stream as a tinkering with knobs stream. The stream is about the palette more so than the beats. At least, you know, in my head. As soon as I let it loose into public, it becomes whatever it is. And I say, okay, that's what you are, all right. But when you watch the Loops and Chill, the regularly scheduled streams, Wednesdays and Saturdays, which are not just these like aimless exploration of the sounds while I spend most of the time chatting with you, the Loops and Chill streams are different. And as of today, I made them have different thumbnails as well on YouTube. Because I'm streaming to Twitch as well. Marco says, when you've got a palette, what do you do with it? A palette is just the sounds, like the bass sound that you're hearing, for example. Or this, whatever you'd call this. That's just like a different sound that I've configured with all these settings and things. Or this sound. That thing, or this one. The one that I just made there. So when I say palette, I'm just referring to like the settings in my looper that make it sound like I'm using synthesizers. So what do I do with the palette? I make beats. And on those Loops and Chill streams, as I was saying earlier, on those Loops and Chill streams, that's where you see me build things up completely from scratch. And in fact, today I'm planning to do that once I finalize this palette. And I think it's actually pretty good. It's so much evolved compared to what it was. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the beginning of this stream where I had the beat on full blast from the old settings. It sounds different. I still think this one over here, this one may be a little loud. But again, that's not a problem with the sound settings. I mean, as I say, you could technically argue that. It's more a problem with how I over-exuberantly, too close to the mic, too loudly. It's more about my performance. But these sounds, I think, are good. So my regulars know that once I get the sound straight, my next step is to go to the panning and the output effects. So let's do some panning. I'm going to start with the drums. Marco says, do I record a jam with the finished palette? Only in the sense that I live stream doing jams. I may also be writing a rap EP because of my people who are very much encouraging and pushing me to do more rap because they like my rap so much. So if I do indeed do another rap EP, I actually have a few already. That's what I have in the background there. Those are my rap albums. Or some of them anyway. I have more than what you see in the background over there. But I might do another one because it's been like, I guess over 5 years, probably closer to 6 years since I wrote like, you know, a whole album of something. I did release a song in 2021. It was a single. And that's the last time I wrote any rap. Except for Symptoms of Reality's birthday song. Like a month ago or whatever that was. So let's see about the panning on the drums here. What do we got? I believe that you are not able to see... There we go. You're not able to see the details of this LED screen. I think on the camera that's probably not coming through. But I'm putting the kick at 2% left. This clappy, snary sound, this thing. I have that at 8% right with the kick on the 2% left. It's not bad. They both sound pretty center, but if you listen carefully, you can hear they're different. So now we got the hi-hats and the exhale. The exhale is at 12% left, which seems very low to me, actually. And the hi-hats are at 28% right. So I'm going to move the heavy breath out. There we go. That's at 22% now. With the hi-hats at 14. By the way, that needs to be louder. Okay. You know, I feel inclined to make the heavy breath further out and the hi-hats closer in. But now, because I am an experimental kind of character, I'm going to intentionally do the opposite. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Boy, I'm so brilliant. I'm pretty happy with the drum panning, my friends. There's not much to that. That usually goes pretty quick. Same with these other instruments over here. This is usually pretty quick. The bass is always center, and I want to keep it that way, at least for now. So let's see these other ones here, these two. We got at 30% left and right, each one. I think fitting in with the drums, I want to bring in the right one a little bit. I'm going to bring that down to 24%. And the left one, I'm going to move out, if you can believe that. But I would be so bold as to make such an artistic decision as to go all the way up to... What is it? Wait, hold on. 36. 36% left. How does that stand? So it's definitely noticeable. I see Man with Beard is heading out. My dude, thank you for showing up. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Very nice having you. Viral Beats, you're working on a hip-hop album also? That's awesome. How long? I was just planning on, if I do it at all, which I kind of would like to, because like I said, it's been like 5 or 6 years already since I wrote an album. I would have a lot within my, I guess you could call it subconscious, but I'm fully aware of all of it. My background. I would have a lot to maybe air out or influence. That's usually what I do with my lyrics, by the way. In my lyrics, I trace paths. That's how I usually describe it. I trace paths from like some kind of problem, some kind of dysfunctional state within myself. And I sort of stumble and claw my way to being functional. And the lyrics are, you know, what do you call it? Chronicling? Would that be the word you'd use? The lyrics are just sort of outlining how I made my way into being more functional and healthy. Synth-seekers heading out as well. Thank you as well for hanging out. So after I have a song that I spent all this time and energy writing the lyrics and like carefully making sure that they go from point A to point B and lead to a functional state of being, then when I listen to them, I'm reinforcing that in my mind. I'm effectively reminding myself. It's like an automated affirmation in a sense. They're programs. They're literally programs. So, if you would like to imprint my successful life patterns, you can just listen to my lyrics. Because that's what they are. So yeah, Viral, are you doing like a full-length album? I was thinking about just doing like a 5-song EP. Oh man, Truster, did you just say KRS? KRS is my guy. Like, just hands down, period. He was the first rap, act that I liked was Cypress Hill. That was the first one that I was like, whoa. I was 11 at the time. But after I started exploring a whole bunch of rap, I picked up various artists. When I discovered KRS-One, it was on a DOS Effects album. Oh, what was it? Hold It Down. Hold It Down. Which I still say to this day, that album, Hold It Down by DOS Effects, that is such a complete, just dope album. It's one of my favorite albums that I have. It's over there somewhere in my pile of CDs. Oh, is that it right there? I think I'm actually looking at it right there. Nice. Hold It Down's great. See, Crazy Wabbit is making a Criminal Minded reference for KRS-One. Viral says you're doing a full-length album. Nice. Oh, you're doing a collaboration. That's pretty nice. Gotta pan that. Let's bring the other ones back in. So we had, 36 to the left and 24 to the right. Yeah, I want this one to go out a little further. It's at 80% right now. What's the other one at? Also 80%. Like, against my better judgment, I'm gonna try to bring this in a little bit. Oh, that makes me want to turn my head. Have to keep it. Wow. Whew. I gotta move my own joints and things. Yeah, I put this to 58% to the right. It was at 80. The other one now, on the left, is still at 80. playing around, moving some of these around a little bit too. Just a little nudges. I think it's okay. It's at 70% right now. 58%, 70%. 58 to the right, 70 to the left. You know, for improv tracks, this is fine. Marco says you're thinking about maybe you would like to, and I'm going to push you to think maybe. Maybe you're going to do a 3-song EP with guitar stuff. Yeah, you should do it. Look how easy it is for me to encourage other people. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do it. But I might. If I do actually do that 5-song EP I was talking about, then I would make a separate set of 5 palettes that would be dedicated to the EP. And those I would really fine-tune and tweak, and I would make the beats and save the beat, because then I would be tweaking and evolving the beat and re-recording things, and I would probably stream that, I think, question mark? Or would that be too much of a spoiler for the album? Because I'd be making the 5 beats for the EP and then rapping over the 5 beats. I don't think this would be a collaboration EP. I think this would be a full solo. So no other rappers. But conceivably I might follow up and do like a collaboration EP where every song is collaborations. I thought about that too. So this palette is sounding pretty good, I think. I gotta do some output checks. Output effects on the drums is sounding good as expected. Delay. What do we got on the delay here? Oh no, I had a 8th note triplet. Is that what it is? Or triplet 8th note? How do you pronounce that? There you go. If I'm gonna have a delay, it's got to be a simple. There you go. For improv, the things like a delay have to be simple and doable on, like, who knows what kind of beat I'm going to do when I improvise something. But for that EP, I can tweak this delay out here. And there I can do weird delays and things, because that'll be specific to that one particular beat, which is much more predictable. Output effects up here, my friends. Oh, look at this. If you've been listening to my streams for a while, these Tinkering with Knob streams, you know that I always talk about how I am very particular about my low pass filter, and I like a very specific, exact set of settings for it that I find is just consistently what I want it to be over time. So I was just doing the low pass filter on this one here. And I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I like this low pass filter. Is it my normal settings? Whoa, it's actually pretty different. Not too far off, but I would say significantly far off from my usual low pass filter. I'm keeping it. How about the reverb? How we doing on reverb? Yeah, no issues with the reverb. And then usually I put a slicer on the final one. Is that what I did here? Nope. Tremolo or tremolo. I never know how to pronounce that. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so satisfying. Oh, yes. That's like getting a massage. Oh, jeez. We don't need to do it that fast. That's not quite as satisfying. How about this? See, that I like. That's triplets. There's the eighth note triplets. Good on a tremolo, often. Enough that I can leave it in a palette. Not so good on a delay for the percussion, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. You know what that means. I'm pretty happy with this palette, my friends, which means the time has come to save it and then rebuild a new beat to make sure I'm still happy with it. So let's see. I'm going to delete everything. Oh no, you just were working on that beat. It was such a good beat. Yep, it's gone. That's always fun at shows, like when I'm doing a live show and there's somebody who's never seen me before and we have this conversation. That's always a fun conversation. They're like, "What? That beat was so awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, it was pretty dope. Did you record it?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Oh man. Just us then." No one else is going to ever hear that again. All right, let's save the beats, my friends. Or the palette, rather. Did it. All right, my friends. I'm now going to rebuild a new beat, see how I like it. Then we'll close out the stream. It's been a very good stream. Thank you for being here. Friends, by the way, this one was tuned to the key of E, and I did not say the beats per minute. That is lost forever. I'm going to build up a new beat, my friends. Let's see what this one, what's this? Oh, actually, there's an error. Oh, no. I'm going to have to resave this. Hold on. Okay. Good. Anyway, I'm going to build up the beat, my friends. Let's see. What's this one going to sound like? So I think the answer is yes. I'm pretty happy with this palette. I'm glad I invested the time. I'm glad that you were here with me for all this. This worked out really well. I see Crazy Rabbit has a very nice, very extensive chat. I'll leave that for those who want to go looking at the chat. Friends, the time has come. We're going to be closing out the stream at this time. Palette is sufficiently evolved, I think, for this round. So this fiddling with knobs, tinkering with knobs stream coming to a close at this time. And you know what that means. That means the time has come for you to grab your drink. What do you think? Should we all come together and synchronize? That is what I'm referring to when I use those words. You would like for me to come through and do it again, and you might request, in fact, that I just do that. I rap and rhyme, and it would be pretty nice, in fact, and that would be tight. You dig it, you'd like, and motherfuckers would like. Sign up and subscribe, which is what I would like. And in fact, if you would like video, that'd be tight. I'd be down with it. Yo, right now the sound's coming out to my mouth, they're pretty tight, and you pretty like them a lot. Yo, check it when I'm getting down. You really like it, and now the sound's coming out of my mouth. That's what I was trying to announce before. Check it now, you're gonna get down as I open the door to a little bit more of what I've got, of course. See, that's what I found. I meant to mention that earlier on the stream. I was talking about how I forced myself to freestyle rap, that is, for a long time today, which I haven't done that in a long time. And one of the things I found, which I was not really happy with, was that I have all of this like stock filler syllables, you know, filler words, which is all right, you know. Do them once per session tops. Preferably never. I prefer every word to be very lucid. That's how my music is. But that's why I'm going to force myself to freestyle more. We'll see how that evolves. In the meanwhile, my friends, grab your drink. I got to grab my water right over here. What are you going to cheers with? I see Crazy Rabbit is referring to a rap stream. Yeah, I think that's perfectly on the table. I'm currently thinking about, like, how am I going to put together... I'll do an hour, I guess. Most of my streams are already an hour or two. This one's an hour and a half already. We're about to close it down in an hour and a half. So doing an hour of rap seems straightforward. Right now I'm just looking through my catalog of songs that I perform. Which ones do I want to do? A lot of them there's already videos on my page for. So I'm like, You know, how much do I want to just repeat content? But I might anyway. There is plenty of raps I could do that I don't have videos for, don't have live performances for. But I might repeat some. Like my song Trustworthy, that's a good one. Maybe my song Stay Asleep. In the meanwhile, my friends, grab your drink. We're going up to 3. We're going to celebrate how good it is that you are here with us. You belong here. This is the right place for you. Friends is coming on 1. Very soon. Very soon. You can feel it. 2. Here it comes, my friends. It's coming on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Oh boy, this is so good. Thank you so much for being here. My people here live on the stream. My people who are joining us on replay, watching after the stream, watching on replay after the stream. people in the year 6,738. Thank you for being here. This live stream was a success. In appreciable part due to you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please share this video, my friends. I hope to see you in the next Reconsider It live stream, my friends. My regulars know when we do this. These tinkering with knobs streams, that's just one of my streams. My regulars know there's another stream. There's 2 streams I do. There is the Loops and Chill stream every Wednesday and Saturday. The About page of my channel has the times. They're usually scheduled about a day in advance, so you can see that too. Loops and Chill is an hour, just beats back to back. That's very different from what we had tonight. Tonight was tinkering with the knobs and settings, evolving my palettes. Just studio session hangout time. Those are not scheduled. Those are random. Sometimes I schedule those with only 30 minutes advance notice. When I have some time, I jump live and I just do it. If you'd like to join us, my friends, make sure you got notifications enabled. Please have a very good rest of your day today. Please have a very inspiring rest of your day today. Please have a fulfilling and uplifting rest of your day today. Please let future you be more evolved than you are right now. Thanks to your very exciting day today. My friends, please improve and have a restful sleep, and I will see you in the next Reconsider It live stream.